Gilles de Ferran, and last year's champion Juan Montoya will lead them round to take the first green flag of the year. It's a clean start, and Gilles de Ferran leads them down into turn number 1. Kenny Breck on the inside, that yellow and white car, and round goes Montoya. Montoya on cold tyres, always brilliant. He goes straight round the outside of de Ferran, and look at Michael Andretti moving up into second place almost immediately from back in 6th position on the grid. Oh, and Montoya slowed right down, Jeremy. Montoya has slowed right down, and he's passed by both Fernandez and Andretti, and Montoya's in trouble.
And Michael Andretti looking on the outside there of Adrian Fernandez. He can't quite pull it off in turn 1. But as you say, clearly a problem for Juan Montoya. He is out of contention now. And onto the back straight goes Adrian Fernandez, having held off that challenge. But Michael Andretti, he is very, very racy indeed. He knows that he is a pre-season favourite. He really wants to get another championship to add to the title he won way back in 1991. And there, though, is Juan Montoya limping his way back to the pits, and team owner Chip Ganassi consoling perhaps his driver over the radio.
Yeah, what a shame, but we have to expect this because it's a new car, the low little chassis. Of course, they ran last year, but not many cars in the championship last year. The Toyota engine as well, as you mentioned earlier, Jeremy, there have been some problems with it this weekend in terms of reliability. It is a new package for this team to work with, and it looks as though the package has let Montoya down, but what a great showing he put in there in the early laps to lead, and lead pretty comfortably, it has to be said. There's more drama here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. Michael Andretti, who was running in second place, has retired from, well, he's about to retire from this race. He's pulled off the track. There's smoke coming from the back of his Lola Ford, and it looks as though the day is run for Michael Andretti, who looked to be in such great shape here. We've lost 2 front runners in the matter of 37 laps here at Homestead. Montoya, the early leader, out, and now Michael Andretti. And there's reports of smoke from the back of Adrian Fernandez's car, our race leader. Are we going to see another of the front runners in trouble early on? First time all these, a lot of these new engines have been raced in tough conditions, and there is a bit of smoke from the back of that car. Definitely, and there's a black flag going to be waved for him, and there goes Kenny Breck. Kenny Breck is going to take the lead of this race. Black flag is handed out to Adrian Fernandez because of smoke and oil from the back of his car, and suddenly we now have a rookie driver leading the race here, the first race of the season. It's the Swede, Kenny Breck. And there's the black car of Christian Fittipaldi. Oh, and he's hit one of his crewmen. He hit one of his crewmen. He come in too close to the wall there and took out the man on his left front, but he's okay. He's back on his feet and trying to get it changed, but he's so close to the wall, there's barely any room for movement there. And Fittipaldi, so easy to make that mistake. They're on concrete as they stop on the pit lane there, and it's so much less grippy than the tarmac surface along pit road. Fittipaldi is back out, and I think everybody was okay, but that another frightening incident in pit lane. More drama then here at Homestead Miami Speedway as another of the front runners goes out. It's Kenny Breck this time. Smoke from the back of the car. It's the same story. And the Ford Cosworth XF engine, which has been so impressive in testing, right from its debut halfway through last year in testing with Christian Fittipaldi, it's been a fast engine and it's been pretty reliable. But today, it has not been reliable at all. We've seen Michael Andretti go out, Adrian Fernandez, and now Kenny Breck's out of it as well. And look at this, Max Papis, has he got past Paul Tracy? They were in traffic there, and Papis has taken the lead from Paul Tracy. We've still got only 10 laps to go, and suddenly Max saw his opportunity as they got in amongst the slower cars, and Max got past Paul Tracy, and you can hear Bobby Rahal congratulating him on the radio. Paul Tracy squeezed out as well. He's been passed by Moreno. Moreno's got into second place now.
2 to go, Max.
Counting him down. You can hear Bobby Rahal. He's counting him down each time, but Papis just concentrating, focusing now on getting past the slower cars. And he's got Norberto Fontana, the Argentinian rookie, ahead of him now. And that's got to be a little bit worrying. You never quite know, dealing with new drivers, exactly where they're going to position the car and where you need to be. And Moreno is not that far behind. And of course, Moreno will look for any opportunity, just as Papis did in getting past Paul Tracy.
Last lap, Max.
But the white flag is out, and Papis now just has 1.5 miles to do to take his first win in the Champ Car Series and take the first win of the 2000 season. I don't think Moreno's going to be able to do anything here unless something spectacular happens on the final lap. Fontana, the red car, Papis just following him at the moment, keeping an eye on his mirrors. Moreno will try and get a good run out of the final corner. The checkered flag is being made ready. Papis does not do anything too silly, too risky to get past Fontana. He's done enough. Papis wins it. Max
We made it. We made it.
takes the victory.
We made it, guys. We made it. Thanks so much. Yeah, good night. I love you. Congratulations. You are awesome.